Harvard professor John McDonough, you were in on the writing of the national health reform that we call Obamacare, which is about to hit its 18-month mark. And you've just written a wonderful book called Inside National Health Reform. But can you take the Common Health 3-minute challenge, which is, we will give you 3 minutes to tell us everything we most need to know about what's happening in national health reform. Are you ready?
Yes.
And go.
So, the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, is well into implementation. It is an amazingly complex and broad law that affects nearly every crevice and corner of the nation's healthcare system. And as a result, there is probably more innovation and change going on in our healthcare system than in anyone's living memory. The law is under challenge, of course. In the U.S. Supreme Court, we believe they will be entertaining one issue, and only one issue related to the law, known as the individual mandate, and that will come before the court sometime next spring, perhaps even a decision by June of next year. Because the court is only considering one narrow piece, the individual mandate, which we've had in Massachusetts since 2007, the impact on the overall law will probably be limited. And if you really want to think about what will be the ultimate fate of this law, the date to keep in mind is November 6th, 2012.
Okay, you have 2 minutes to tell us about that.
If, for example, the Supreme Court strikes down the mandate, and if, for example, Democrats hold on to the White House and the Senate and retake the House in 2012, then they can easily reinstate the mandate by just changing one word in the law. All they have to do is cross out the word penalty and insert the word tax, and there's no constitutional issue at all anymore.
Wow.
Conversely, let's say the Supreme Court upholds the individual mandate, and in the 2012 elections, the Republicans hold the House, take the Senate, and take the White House. We can be fairly certain that in early 2013, the Republicans will move to eliminate most of the major provisions of the law. So really what we're looking toward between now and 2012, November 6th, is a national plebiscite on the Affordable Care Act without a parallel in American political history.
So given that, what do you most want people to know?
So the law, if implemented as intended, will provide affordable health insurance coverage to about 32 million uninsured Americans, and will help lots and lots of more people who get caught in the intricacies of our healthcare system. The law is already starting to create dramatic changes in the delivery of healthcare in the United States to emphasize improving quality and greater efficiency. The law is emphasizing prevention and wellness in a way that has never occurred before. It is fighting healthcare fraud and abuse